Hello everyone, this is Angie from The Comfort in Crocheting. Today I'm going to teach you, I call those blocks. Not sure what they're called, but I found this pattern on Pinterest. But this is also the sixth pattern or sixth panel in my panel blanket that I created. So this is the one we'll be doing today. This stitch count is not the 12 count repeat. This one is the 8 count repeat. So this is why I'm going to use two different yarns today, and I'm not going to add it with the panel the little swatch I was working on, but I'll tell you the storyline behind it as we go. But you will need your 8mm crochet hook, which here's mine. Of course, it's still the Susan Bates. You will need a pair of scissors and two color yarns. The two I have today is my white Studio Classic by Nicole, and I have, it's called Heather Gray, but it's also Studio Classic by Nicole. So let's get started. If you're adding this to your panel blanket, you don't have to do your chain stitches here. I'm going to do my chain, and I'm going to chain 16 plus 2. So all those who's beginning a whole nother pattern and just want to just do this by itself, you're going to do a chain of 8 plus 2 to make it as long or wide as you like it. 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now plus 2, 1, 2, and one more, so it will be the turning chain to make our single crochet foundation row. So now we're going to put a single crochet in the back loops or back humps of each one of these stitches across. So continue on with that, and I will meet you at the end of your row. Okay, for row number 2, which is this row here, you're going to use your second color and do your standing single crochet and single crochets in the back loop all the way across until you reach the end of your row. So you will start with your standing single crochet, and you will single crochet in the back loop of every stitch across. So continue to the end of your work and meet me back for row number 3. Okay, row number 3. Row number 3, we are going to start with our standing single crochet, which is here, and we will do a double crochet 2 rows below. You might can't see it on my black, but if you've been following along with the tutorials for this panel blanket that I created, you'll know that 2 rows below, you'll know where that falls to. Now after your double crochet 2 rows below, you are going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 single crochets in the back loops over the next 7 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Now here is our repeat, the beginning of our repeat. It's that same double crochet that you did at the beginning. So you're going to do, your repeat is the double crochet 2 rows below, and your 7 single crochets in the back loops over the next 7 stitches. So continue with that repeat all the way to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 4. Okay, row number 4. Row number 4, we will start with our standing single crochet. And here we will do our single crochet in the back loop of the next stitch, which will be the top of that double crochet from your previous row here. And then you have a double crochet 2 rows below, which will fall right beside the double crochet from the previous row. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 single crochets in the back loop of the next 5 stitches. So we will do 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Your next stitch will be a double crochet 2 rows below. So that will end the repeat. So let's do your double crochet 2 rows below, which will be on the front side of this double crochet here. It's in that loop right down there. So place your double crochet. Now to start, and pull some yarn out here. To start your repeat is the single crochet in the back loop, which will be at the top of that double crochet from the previous row, a double crochet 2 rows below, should be there, and your 5 single crochets in the back loops over the next 5 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and your double crochet 2 rows below. That is your repeat. You will continue that all the way to the end of your row. And remember, your repeat is your single crochet, your double crochet 2 rows below, your 5 single crochets in the back loops, and your double crochet 2 rows below. That is your 8 count stitch repeat. So continue this to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 5. Okay, row number 5. Row number 5, after you connect with your standing single crochet, you're going to immediately do right here a double crochet 2 rows below. It's going to fall in the top of that double crochet here. This one right here on my heather grey. I'm sorry it's hard for you to see, but it's at the top of this one here. So do your double crochet. You have a single crochet in the back loop, which will fall at the top of this double crochet here. So in that back loop you're going to do a single crochet. Now you have another double crochet 2 rows below. It's going to fall on the opposite side of this stitch right here. So it's going to be here to the left of this double crochet. It's going to be that stitch right down there. Now we have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 single crochets that we have to do in the back loops over the next 3 stitches. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Let me pull my yarn out. Now here we have another double crochet 2 rows below. Just going to fall to the right side of that double crochet here from your previous row, 2 rows below it. Right here will be where you place that double crochet. And to end off your repeat row, you're going to end it off with a single crochet in the back loop, which is here at the top of that double crochet here. So that is your repeat. Your repeat is going to be a double crochet 2 rows below, a single crochet in the back loop, a double crochet 2 rows below, 3 double crochets in the back loops over the next 3 stitches, a double crochet 2 rows below, and a single crochet in the back loop. You will repeat this all the way to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 6. Okay, row number 6. Row number 6, you join with your standing single crochet, and in your next stitch, which will be in the top of that double crochet from the previous row below, you will do a single crochet in the back loop. So it's going to be so hard to see on this heather grey, but your first stitch is that double crochet here. In the back loop of it is where you're going to put your single crochet. So single crochet in that back loop. Now your next stitch is going to be your double crochet 2 rows below, which is going to fall right there in the top of that double crochet down here. So place your double crochet there. Now we have 5 single crochets that we need to do in the back loops over the next 5 stitches. So you will do your 5 single crochets. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And now to end off your repeat, you will end it off in a double crochet 2 rows below. Just going to fall down here in the top of that double crochet there. So that is your repeat. Last square. So your repeat is going to be your single crochet, your double crochet 2 rows below, your 5 single crochets in the back loops, and your double, this is American terminology, double crochet. UK is a single crochet. but you will double crochet 2 rows below. So that's your repeat. Single, double, 5 singles and a double. So repeat all the way to the end and meet me back for row number 7. Okay, for row number 7. Row number 7, once you join with your standing single crochet with your next colour, you will do a double crochet 2 rows below on your next stitch, which will be right here on the top of that double crochet there, right there. So the top of this heather grey one for me, and whatever colour it is for you, you'll put a double crochet in there. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this is an easy repeat. Double crochet 2 rows below and 7 single crochets in the back loops of the next 7 stitches. That is your repeat. A double crochet 2 rows below and 7 single crochets in the back loops of the next 7 stitches. So repeat this all the way to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 8. Okay, row number 8. Row number 8, you're going to do with your next colour. For me, it's going to be my white. You're going to do single crochets in the back loops of every stitch across after doing your standing single crochet. So every stitch across is going to be a single crochet in the back loop until you get to the end. Your last stitch will be a single crochet all the way through both loops, not just the back loop. So single crochet all the way across in your back loops and meet me back for row 9. Okay, row number 9, which is here. If you notice, this row here is just like this here, these 3 here. So here's how you're going to work that. The same way you did this here, this row here, because it's the same as here, it's just partial of it because you're about to offset your squares for this row. So what you're going to do is start down here if you want to pause the video and just repeat what you did here all the way across. Same through all of it. It's just offset it. So I'm going to work rows number, I want to say this is 8. No, that's 8. We're going to do 9, 10, 11, and 12 together. And then I will let you continue on with your pattern all the way through, because it's nothing but repeats now of what you've already done. So what we're going to do here, we're going to do 4 single crochets in the back loops of the next 4 stitches after you do your standing single crochet. So do your 4 single crochets in your back loop. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You're going to do your double crochet 2 rows below, which will fall in the middle of your 7 stitches that you did here. Those 7 stitches you did there, it will fall in the middle. So that's where that double crochet will fall. Now you will do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 single crochets in the back loops over the next 7 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And that is your repeat. You'll double crochet 2 rows below and you'll 7 single crochets in the back loops over the next 7 stitches. So you will repeat all the way across to the end of your row and meet me back for row number 10. Okay, for row number 10, with your next color, of course you know you join with your standing single crochet, and we're going to do a single crochet in the back loop of the next 3 stitches. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Now we have a double crochet 2 rows below. It's going to fall right beside that double crochet from your previous row. So in here, that stitch right there is where you're going to place that double crochet. Now here's where your repeat starts. Your repeat is going to start here. It's going to be the single crochet in the back loop of your next stitch, which will be at the top of that double crochet from your previous row before. You're going to do a double crochet 2 rows below, which is going to fall on the left side of that double crochet right there. It's going to fall right there. You're going to put your double crochet in there. And you have 5 single crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that you will put a single crochet in the back loops of those 5 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now we have the last stitch that we'll do for the repeat is a double crochet 2 rows below. And again it falls in the first stitch in front of this double crochet from the previous row before. It's here. Place your double crochet there. And that is your repeat that you will do all the way to the end of your row. You will do a single crochet in the back loop, a double crochet 2 rows below, a single crochet in the next 5 back loops of the next 5 stitches, and a double crochet 2 rows below. So continue to the end of your work and meet me back for row number 11. Row number 11. Join with your next color with a standing single crochet, and then we will do 2 single crochets in the back loops of the next 2 stitches. We have 1 and 2. Now we have a double crochet 2 rows below, so we will place it right here, the stitch before the stitch here. So right here we place our double crochet 2 rows below, single crochet in the back loop, which will be in the top of that double crochet from the previous row, a double crochet. Oh, let me stop right there for a second. This is your repeat now. Your repeat now is your double crochet 2 rows below. It will fall in the middle of these 2 double crochets here. So here is where you will place your double crochet. And remember, this is your repeat. So you have your double crochet, you need your single crochet in your back loop, it will fall on the top of that double crochet from your previous row, and you will double crochet 2 rows below, which is here on the left side of that double crochet from the previous row, and 3 single crochets in the back loops over the next 3 stitches. So single crochet in the back loop of the next 3 stitches, and 3. You have a double crochet 2 rows below, falls in the stitch before the double crochet of the previous row, and your final stitch for your repeat is the single crochet in the back loop of your next stitch, which is there. So your repeat is the double crochet 2 rows below, single crochet in the back loop of your next stitch, a double crochet 2 rows below, a single crochet in the back loop of the next 3 stitches, a double crochet 2 rows below, and your single crochet in the back loop of your next stitch. That is your repeat. So continue to the end of your work and meet me back for row number 12. Row number 12. Row number 12, after you join your next color with your standing single crochet, you will do a single crochet in the back loops of the next 3 stitches. So we have 1, 2, and 3. Now we have a double crochet 2 rows below. It will fall in there. That stitch right here beside was actually in between these 2 double crochets from the previous row. In there is where you will place your double crochet. Now here is where your repeat begins. You have a single crochet in the back loop of your next stitch. It will fall in the top of that double crochet here. You have a double crochet 2 rows below, which will be to the left of that double crochet from the previous row, so it will go into this one here. You have 5 spaces here, which will be your single crochets in the back loop of the next 5 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you will end your repeat with the double crochet 2 rows below. So it will fall in there. So that is your repeat. Your repeat will be your single crochet, your double crochet 2 rows below, your single crochet in the back loops of the next 5 stitches, and a double crochet 2 rows below. That's your repeat. Continue to the end and meet me back for row 13 so I can show you how to continue just like row number 1. Row 13. Row 13 plays as row number 1. So for row 13, we have a double crochet that we will be doing after, after 7 stitches. It's a repeat. But row number 1 was a solid single crochet row all the way across. So what we're going to do for row 13, we will start with our standing single crochet, and we will place 4 single crochets in the back loops over the next 4 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. Your fourth single crochet will fall on the top of your first double crochet from your previous row below there. Now you have a double crochet to do. Your double crochet will fall right there in the top of this double crochet here, 2 rows below. And now you have those 7, which is your repeat, which is your double crochet here, and 7 single crochets in the back loops over the next 7 stitches. That is your repeat. You will continue that to the end, and I will meet you back to show you how to continue on with your pattern to get it back here. Okay, so after row 13, how you will continue to get it back where your block is at the beginning and not a half a block like here, you are going to repeat rows 2 all the way back up until you reach 24 rows. So from row number 2, which is your next row that you'll be doing after, let me see, show you my little swatch here. So that's row 13. So row number 2 will put you right here, this row here. You will be doing this row all the way up again to finish out your panel blanket. So you'll do this one and you'll convert back to this one after this is complete. So now from 13 up, you will start back all over again with row number 2. So if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. Please leave me a comment below. I'll still want to see your work, so please don't hesitate to send me a picture or on my Facebook or here. Either one, it does not matter. I love seeing your work and I love seeing your colors. But until next week, my little fairies, bye-bye.